Welcome back to another episode of the Brothers of Troy podcast. It is your host, Bubba, and your boy, AJ. We have a lot of things to talk about today on this podcast. A lot of heated discussions will happen from what I'm told. But without ado, man, we're going to start actually something different.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Normally we start with the breakdown of the game, but by request by the co-host, he wants to start down with our famous segment. Brand new, famous, but famous because he predicts that this is a segment to launch us.
It's gonna blow up, dude. It's gonna. I feel it coming.
Third down hot
And
takes. Okay, I know my brother can't hear it on his end. Third down hot takes chat. We're jumping right in, okay? And my brother has got a lot of third down hot takes. So today's episode is going to be controlled by the third down hot takes by Bubba. Let's get it, Bubba. Dive in.
let me just say one thing. The reason why I was laughing, because you said without a do and not without a doubt. But
Without
it
a
is
do,
what it
without a
is.
doubt, it is what it is.
Anyways, look, because it ties in to a lot of the game.
Hot take number one.
Like,
Let's get it. What is it? What's your hot take? First hot take.
Maiava, he's a decent quarterback. He's not good. Like, I'd say he's decent. He's not great. And it proved why. I was having a conversation with my cousin last night, and it's just like reality. Reality has to set in. He against great teams, he plays like trash. Against good teams, against bad teams, he plays great, and that's what decent quarterbacks do. And I'm sure that if he stays in the, which I'm sure he is, he's
You
gonna
think
grow.
so? I was gonna ask you that honestly. I was genuinely wondering. It's funny you talk about it and you bring it up. Sorry to cut you off on your point, but it kind of like leads into the similar thoughts that I was thinking yesterday during yesterday's game. I also thought he's gonna stay. I also think he's gonna stay another year. Do I think? Do I think he's gonna stay for NIL reasons? No, but I think he's gonna stay to one. He needs to develop his game better. Okay, that Anthony is semi right in him being decent. Okay, I agree he's decent, but I think he's better than decent. We just haven't seen it
I
yet
can
because
no,
we
I
haven't seen it yet. Okay, this is his first year of him having the whole entire offense to himself under Lincoln's system. Yes, we threw in Hudson or Hussein, not Hudson, Hussein a couple of times. Husan, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I just know
It's
Longstreet.
Hassan because it's Husan.
Okay, Husan. I can't wait till he plays, by the way. But, I mean, he's got to...
Dude, he might transfer.
What makes you
You
think
think
he's
he's
going to
gonna?
leave right away?
You think he's gonna? I don't know. Most kids try. I'm not.
We'll save that for another hot
Look,
take because I
let's
disagree
go
with
with
that. But going back on Jaden, yes, I think he stays as well. Okay, he needs to grow a little bit more in his game, and his game's not. You're saying he's decent, and I agree with you. For this year, he was decent. He is decent. He still is decent for this year. But next year, I
No,
think
he's
he
gonna be
blossoms
decent
more.
until proven otherwise. Until like, and it doesn't matter how good he plays against crap teams next year. If we can't win against the good teams, he's gonna be a decent quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. Doesn't matter to me. It is what it is. You gotta be real here. We can't just be
I'm
like,
being real. You're
he had a
not
whole
being real
dude.
because this is his first year with the USC
Okay, dude,
offense.
it doesn't matter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, you got to understand, like, because there's, like you say, there's hype around him. They were hyping him up. Oh, yeah, a first quarterback like, this is, other than Caleb, like, this is a, like, homegrown, I guess you could say quarterback for the league system.
You kind of
And
lagged
he
out a little
performed
bit.
better than you thought he.
Hold on. I'm gonna be real. You kind of lagged a little. So all I heard
Well,
was
because the Wi-Fi's kind of it's been in and out right now, so I'm using my cellular right now.
okay.
I'm just saying that I don't care, dude. He's gonna be decent until proven otherwise. I don't care what
Exactly,
anybody
and he's
tells
gonna
me.
prove you wrong next
Okay,
year when he
okay,
stays.
well then prove me wrong then. That's okay. I want to be proved wrong. That's it.
Good.
There's no like. I'm not saying that he's not gonna improve. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's a decent quarterback until proven otherwise.
Okay, so Anthony's hot take is Jason Maiava for this year has been
Jaden,
decent.
let's go, kid. Here we go,
I know,
Jaden.
Jaden. I'm just freeballing off of.
Cause you know, here's my because this leads into hot take number two. Not
What?
everything, and this is what I had to
This is hot
realize.
take number
Because
two.
not everything is Lincoln Riley's fault. I'm like realizing that now because and I'm not even gonna talk about this guy, but he, I don't want to give him any light of day. It doesn't really matter. But this is my take. Lincoln Riley
This is gonna
coached
be a good one,
as
chat.
this, honestly, this was probably the best Lincoln Riley team that we had out of all the teams that we had under him. And we were also again, all these hot takes are because I was talking to our cousin about it. If you backtrack and give Caleb Williams the defense we had this year,
Oh, we're easily making
we're going to the
playoffs.
playoffs.
We're Natty
We're
contender.
playoffs.
Yes, we
We're
can
gonna
all
be
agree on that.
there's no question about it, dude.
Maybe not the
Because
second half, like the second, like towards the end of this season of defense, because I mean we're banged up a lot. So like yeah, if we win the Notre Dame game, we win the Illinois game.
But
So
that's my hot take. My hot take is when are we gonna start blaming Danton Lynn for some of this crap? Like I don't care. And you want to know what it is? When are we gonna? Because okay, there are so many times against. I'm not saying that it's all his fault here, but I'm saying this. Like, bro, like, okay, our defense played, oh, decent in the second half. I mean, they played great in the second half. They didn't play good enough. It's why we couldn't stop the run, couldn't tackle. Okay, so we're gonna say, oh, well, what are we gonna blame tackling on? I mean, them not knowing how to tackle. Yes, you can do that. But you could also blame the defensive coordinator or blame whoever runs the tackling department. Hey, what the fuck are you teaching these kids? Stop teaching them to hit high and hit for the fucking legs. Excuse my French. I didn't even play football and I know that. Hit
could
for
you
the
make any of
freaking
those
leg.
tackle though?
No, I'm not saying I would make the tackle, but I'm saying you even told me, Dad's even told me, anybody that I know that's ever played the game of football always tells me, why the fuck don't they teach these kids how to hit and wrap? Why the hell are they trying to freaking strip the ball? You're not Charles Woodson. Stop trying to be Charles Woodson. All these freaking linebackers are trying to strip the ball like their name is CW. Your name ain't Charles Woodson. You can't perfect that like Charles Woodson has. And there's a way to perfect that. But that's what I noticed. Everybody freaking tackles too high, and everybody tries to strip tackle now. Everybody tries to go for the football. Well, it doesn't always work, and that running back ran all over them in terms of
The
physicality.
running back
He
is one
out,
of the best running backs in the Big
bro,
Ten.
bro. That's what I'm saying. But if you just go for his legs, don't you think we can chop him down to more yards instead of trying to meet it or hit him head
I
up?
mean, listen, that running back,
You play
like,
football. Can I be honest? You play football. Am I wrong about the tackling?
you're not. Let me get in if you let me freaking talk.
I'm
Okay, one,
asking
let me
you.
put some
I'm
respect on
asking
the
you.
damn running back. Okay, he's very good, bro. There
I
was
didn't say he
tackles.
wasn't good.
Listen,
Those were,
let
no,
me
you cut
talk.
me
You
off
asked me
once.
a question. Let me
Yeah,
freaking
yeah, but,
talk, eh?
but you cut me off once. So I'm just saying. I didn't say he wasn't a good running back. Did I say that? I said no. But you know, if you were playing Marshawn Lynch and you decide to meet him head up and you get run over, that's your
Okay,
fault, is
that's
it not?
dumb. Who wants to go head up with Marshawn Lynch?
But I'm
But you
saying
got
that's
to
your fault.
understand, this running back was small in stature, powerful legs, kind of like a Saquon build, but not like a Saquon build, okay? He's a skinnier version of Saquon, but you can see the way he runs. He runs like Saquon or Genty. He'll run through you, okay? And that's what he did. He freaking ran through one of our best tacklers, Eric Gentry, bro. Yes, Gentry was coming off of a block,
Trying
so
to
he
go for the
wasn't fully
ball. He's
balanced
trying
to
to go
get
for the
into a
ball. I saw
tackle.
it.
He ran through him with his legs, bro. With his legs.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's
Trying
what
to meet him
you're
too high.
asking me as someone who has played. When someone who is running full steam at you and you're a defender where you have to run at them, but then you also got to break down because you got to juke. You're at a disadvantage no matter what and how you tackle. The only person that I will say that tackled really good this weekend was the fucking Kennedy Urlacher, bro. Urlacher's fucking kid. Urlacher's kid knows how to tackle because Urlacher knows how to tackle properly.
Yeah, I mean, he did okay. Yeah, he tackled all right.
You cannot disagree with that because we need. Listen, I don't give a shit about these fucking safeties.
Yeah, but
We don't need ball hawking safeties. Okay? We need one free safety, strong safety. We need Troy Polamalu type of safeties. One that can go fucking hit and one that can go tackle as well. Okay? That's what we're missing. I'm not done yet. You're asking for answers to the solution. Let me speak. Okay? That's one position where we need. We can have a fly around guy. But that has to be free safety. Free safety. Strong safety has to be your guy who can come down, make some tackles on like Notre Dame, Jordan Love type of running back. This running back that we just played against, those downhill running backs. We need a strong safety that can come and fill that. Why? Because we don't have linebacker core this year was not one of the biggest, okay? They were not like
we don't have any big dudes, dude. We really don't have any big guys in the linebacker.
It's funny you speak on this because my buddy, coworker Sean, you remember my coworker Sean from Sports Chalet? I was streaming and playing video games earlier. You met him.
I think I remember. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen Sean. So.
Anyways, I was streaming earlier, playing some Battlefield 6 with the boys, and I completely forgot to check my chat. And it's been a while since he's been in the chat as far as like him talking, but he was popped in, and he was asking about. We were talking about SC, and he was also saying we need more Ray Malaluga / Brian Cushing type running backs.
Linebackers, dude. Here we go.
Shoot, linebackers. Yeah, same position. Like linebackers and running backs are kind of like the same position. Yeah, we need more of those type of linebackers, and I agreed with him. He was saying that in this future class, in this 2026 class, he likes a couple of the linebackers that we are getting in this number 1 recruit class. So.
Okay. We'll see, also this.
I just think let's just put it this way. Maybe right now, let me just say this, and then let me say this right now. With all the defensive struggles that we've had during the first 3 to 4 years of Lincoln Riley era, Deanne Linton era, maybe this is the year that this next recruiting class is that put the piece together type of class defensively and offensively on the O-line because we're kind of missing some pieces there. That this is the class, since it's the number 1 recruit class. These are the recruits that we're looking for because we know we need to compete in the Big Ten. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna no, but like okay, like I was texting you during the game. I get it. How many times like in the first half, one other than the mistakes? How many times are we gonna play 10 yards off?
I agree with you there. I personally like as playing corner in high school. If I would have played, like, stuck to one position, I would have played corner, 100%. Because it's one of the most competitive positions.
Like, I think even Najee, like, I was thinking about asking Najee, like, to watch that game. And, like, because he's a DB coach. So I kind of want to, like, talk to him about it. But I was like, bro, why are we playing 10 yards freaking off against a team like Oregon?
I can tell you why we are, Anthony. It's because right now we don't have the man-to-man coverage type of corners in the secondary. I've told you this all year so far when we have private conversations off stream, off recording of the Brothers of Troy, where we have deep conversations about SC football because, I mean, we love SC football, as you can tell.
What have I told you? But what have I told you? It's going to work against crap teams. It's not going to work against a team like Oregon.
Okay, and when you're banged up, you are slim to the pieces of what you can use. You got to think about this, like, he has to manage not only calling the plays, but understanding the players he's been given, right? We lost our player communication guy, which is Kamari. Okay, he's the one that communicates with Kamari, and Kamari tells
Look,
everyone on the defense. We don't have
yes.
another
Look.
guy like that.
I get all of it. I get all of that. I'm not saying I get all of it. I get all of that. But I'm saying, like, when you know, I guess maybe he is doing what the best he can do. Maybe that's why our defense looks subpar.
I mean, that's your hot take.
But,
Why are we not
but,
blaming him? I'm telling you why we're not supposed to.
but I'm telling you, like, okay, I'm just saying, when are we gonna stop putting the blame on Lincoln? Like, it's all Lincoln's fault.
I
Like,
agree.
It's not all Lincoln's fault.
I don't agree
It's
it's all
like-
Lincoln's fault. It takes him and a good defensive coordinator. And we got a good defensive coordinator. But I'm
I
pretty
just had to
sure
follow one
I'm
of the- I just
pretty
had to-
sure that DN saying like, yo, Lincoln, we need a couple more pieces here. Let's recruit hard for these pieces for me. You want to build this dynasty that I want to be a part of? We need a couple more pieces here, bro. And
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? But here's the thing. That's the other thing.
you're just saying, here's the
Bro.
thing. Get to the point,
But
please.
because I'm thinking, shut up, dude. Really?
I'm
Think
just
about
saying.
it. Like, we have not. We have not had like a physical, hard-hitting safety since Taylor Mace.
That's
really.
what I'm saying. I'm
I'm
okay
gonna
with
be
having
real, I'm
one
gonna-
ball
Listen, no,
hawking
like,
free
yes,
safety.
I want if it's any position that I want to be able to freaking knock the lights out of somebody, it'll be, what did Taylor play? Strong?
I think it's strong. That's who are the run
Yeah.
stopping safeties. We have
I
one.
would-
We have one.
Yeah, who?
Kennedy.
Dude, Kennedy's not that. Bro,
Yes,
Kennedy.
you don't understand.
Bro,
You don't
no,
understand.
No, dude, no, I know. It's real. Like, I was talking with Joey.
Because you
about-
don't
I'll
understand the
talk to him.
position. You don't understand the position.
No, I was talking about, like, first of all, like that one touchdown over the middle. First of all, that's two people's fault.
Well, that
That's-
was the
that's-
coverage that. You're talking
Yeah,
about
but
that
Kennedy-
one where
okay, but
Sadiq
if- okay,
scored
but-
on the
Yes,
post?
Because Kennedy ran to the corner, right? His zone was probably over there.
Yes.
That's probably why he
We
was
were
going
running
over
probably
there.
like a cover 2 concept zone where
Yeah.
the middle's open and it's the linebacker's job to cover that whole entire thing.
But again, now this is where Lynn goes. Okay, we can't do that because if we do that, Sadiq, you can't do that with a tight end like Sadiq, dude. That
Sadiq
dude's
is a
fucking
baller, bro.
massive.
Sadiq he's a number 1 draft pick. Not number 1
But I
draft pick,
think-
but top 10.
But I think if Kennedy or whoever was playing in Bishop's spot got there fast enough, they would have picked it off. Because I feel like they reacted too late.
Yes, but I'll tell you what that safety did wrong, okay? He had a horrible he was going for the ball more, so his angle led him towards the ball more instead of you're beat. So this is what happens if I'm that player who gave up that touchdown, and I will break down to you what would go in the quick thinking minds, because this is fucking fast paced, real life, real time. My thing is, I'm cooked already. The only thing I could do is just run through this man to break up the ball. He needed to take a better angle where he can actually run through Sadiq, because Sadiq is catching the ball like this, okay? What I'm saying, he needs to have a better angle to run through his chest and then break up the ball. Like, full force, body, shoulder. You run in with your shoulder and then you try to break up the ball like that. But he already knew he got cooked, so.
Okay, yeah, so that's my other number 2. We can't just blame everything on Lincoln Riley.
Okay.
We got to put some of it on other
And
places.
hot take number 2 is can't blame Lincoln Riley and start blaming DN for this year defensively. I don't agree with blaming DN because the Sharks have been doing good.
I didn't say the whole year. I said because, yes, I understand he's had a lot to deal with. And yes, our defense I will give him this credit. Our defense plays good in the second half. But what did I say? I said against a team like Oregon, it's not going to work.
Hey, well, listen. We know
But
now.
I'm over that.
Hey,
Yeah,
light
I'm
at the
over
end of
that.
the
But
tunnel.
I knew that. I knew that going into the game. Honestly, to be honest, this may sound this may this has like not a hot take, but this is like I knew it was gonna be a close game, which it kind of was, and we only lost by 14. Wasn't that bad?
I mean,
15 actually. But I mean,
I thought we were gonna
this
lose
is
by
what
6, but we
I'll
should
say.
have. We've had stupid penalties, but
I w- I didn't think that we necessarily were going to. And like so I read in the comments of this one USC account I had to unfollow because the guy's just delusional. I mean, he's unreal. I'm not even gonna put his name out there, but he's just I don't know what the fuck he posts about. But anyways, I saw in that comment, but right before I unfollowed him, I was like, that dude. It would have taken a perfect game to beat Oregon. We all knew it was gonna be hard. Like
yeah.
if somebody said, "Oh yeah, like if we are gonna beat Oregon, we should have beat Oregon." Like that was his thing. Oh, we should have beat him. You know, fucking. That's where my Lincoln Riley take came in. He started blaming Lincoln Riley for everything, and he's been doing that every loss we had. And then
I
I'm
mean,
like,
that's most
I'm just
that's
like,
most.
Ray,
Unfortunately, that's the toxic USC fans who are not
on
real
with you.
USC fans.
Get on with you. Yes, I know you're probably like us and wanting some like the dynasty like Pete Carroll had. Speaking of Pete Carroll, God, he's doing horrible with the Raiders. It's unbelievable. I
Well,
feel
it's the
bad.
Raiders.
They
What do
just
you
fired Chip
expect?
Kelly. It's crazy. No,
Well,
anyways, this is what I'm gonna
I
say. Hot take
unfortunately
number
chose
three.
the Raiders to win, so I don't know why I did that. But anyways, let's
I
get back to
did.
college.
Anyway.
Let's get
Anyway,
back
it
to the
doesn't
let's
matter.
get back to the hot takes.
This is what I'll say. Hot take number three. Hot
Wait,
take
you
number
you gotta
three.
let me know when you're going into hot take because I gotta play the sound, man.
Hey, hot take number three, man.
What's hot take number 3? Let's hear it. Let's go. You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
That's till the end of the third down bell.
Oh,
20
hot take
now.
number three is that we won't win a national title until we get those missing pieces. I'm just saying till we get those missing pieces. That's what I said.
I agree with you. That's not really a hot take for me to disagree on. But this guy was this guy not talking about, if you watched last week's episode, this guy said it's going to happen soon. But now how quick to recant for him to say we're not going to
Yeah,
win
I
a
said
title.
it's coming soon, but I didn't say when.
Yeah, you didn't say when. But that's
And, like,
controversial of you, man. You say we're going to win one and then next week we're not winning one until.
No, I'm saying
But you're right.
But
No,
see,
I agree.
but I had that in my head when I said that. Like I already had that. I just didn't say it, but I already knew that. I mean, every fan, you gotta know. You just can't be delusional about it. You can, and then you're just gonna wait your whole life, like some fan bases that tragically do that all the time, like mine, like my
Did your
like the
Falcons
Falcon
win, by
fan
the
base.
way?
Yes, we won.
Yes.
Yeah, and I actually picked. No, I can't say that. Anyways, well, fuck it. I don't care. I picked them to lose only because every time I do, somehow we win. But every time I pick them to win, we fucking lose. It's unbelievable.
Oh, dude, your
Unbelievable.
team's going through a hard time. But I mean, listen, that's just how football goes.
But
That's how
anyways,
football goes. But
yeah, but this is my thing. Like I said that statement saying I felt it coming soon. I didn't say how soon. It could be 5 years from now. It could be 2 years from now. You gotta first of all, the missing pitches have to be there in order for it
yes,
to work, and you gotta have a healthy year. You can't go down
true.
and lose all these
Just
guys
think
all the
about it.
time.
Like that's crazy. You also bring that up because my homie Sean, my old coworker Sean, brought that up. That we had just King in the running back. Just think about. I was saying this to on stream, and I don't know if he was watching, but after the fact. But I was saying, like, just think about this. Like, if we had a healthy Eli Sanders, Wayman Jordan, and King Miller, knowing that we have that now, let's just pray to God that Eli, Waymo stay. Because they can see how, if they, like, let's...
I think they will. I think they will. And
this is
why I
also what,
figured-
like, hurts me about talking about this conversation because, listen... was talking to Mom about this earlier as well. I will save this actually because I believe this is a valid hot take. But I'll save that. I'll save that for... No. I'll save it till we're done with this. Think about it. We have a healthy Eli Sanders. We have a healthy Wayman Jordan. Healthy... I mean, he's still healthy.
That's
but
not really
not taking too much of the
I feel
load.
like I know what you're gonna say. I feel like I know what you're gonna say, and I don't.
Our running back core right now, I think we're on the same level as where. Listen, okay, we had two solid backs. You know where I'm going.
But if you're gonna compare them to Thunder and Lightning, you're out of your fucking mind.
I don't think. Listen, I think Andrew Jackson's Lightning. Okay, we found our Lightning. We found our Lightning.
Wait.
Lightning.
You got it all. You got it backwards, bro.
Do I?
Yes.
You're right, I do. We found our Thunder. Jesus. We found our Thunder. Now just look at how many Lightnings we have. Okay, whatever, dude. I don't remember. It's been so many years since we freaking had that.
You weren't Thunder's number. How do you get it wrong?
Whatever, dude.
Listen, but okay, listen.
But do not. I mean, listen. We have 3 Lightnings and a true Thunder.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I was trying to tell you during. I think second half, if we would have started giving the Andrew Jackson the ball more on some uphill runs, we could have got like how Oregon played. They are always in third down situations where it's easy, like easy 2 to 3 yard conversions.
And if you're gonna run screens, run it to King. But yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I told you.
But in any case, man, you had to have a perfect ball game to beat him, and you just didn't. Yes. That's just what it is. And all the rest of you delusional SC fans saying that, it's like, we were gonna win. No, we were not.
Listen, I was part of one of those delusional SC fans thinking we can win only because I had some belief. But as game time was getting closer, I didn't have that same gut
feeling. There's nothing wrong with having a belief, but there's nothing wrong with also thinking, we have to play a perfect game to beat this team.
We did.
You gotta be realistic.
Really did, bro. We had to be on our P's and Q's. We were there. There. We had stupid penalties. We have to fix that discipline there.
Honestly, that is actually. I'm gonna start another hot take with that.
Wait, you can't start. I wanted to say a hot take, so you gotta keep that hot take until I'm done with my hot take.
Yeah, go. Yeah, well, you said it already, right? You said.
No, I haven't said.
What was the hot take? Just say it.
So what are we on? This is hot take number 3.
4.
Dude, we got a lot of hot takes, chat. Got a lot of hot takes. Hot take number 4.
Chat just pisses me off, but go ahead.
Hot take number 4. I was talking to Mom about this earlier.
Yeah?
Name, image, and likeness has ruined the integrity of college sports.
Yeah, that's 100%. It's not even a hot take. That's real. Like, honestly, bro, like, where's the loyalty in a program?
I mean, do not get me wrong. I'm not against them getting paid. All for it. If I was an athlete in today's era of football, I would have tried way more harder. I would have been way more focused to getting where I want to be based off of the opportunities that are presented to you now as a college athlete. But ultimately, it did ruin the game.
Yeah, I'm not against it either. At least if you get it over a span like Reggie Bush. He stayed at USC for how long? 3 years, 4 years?
Oh, you know.
Yeah. About 3, 4, right?
I think 3.
I think he left when he was a junior. Anyways, the whole thing is this. There's no loyalty to a program at all anymore. And there's also, you got guys that will do whatever it takes to get the easy bag.
Yep.
Like whatever. Like look at Malachi Nelson, one of our products. Like look at where, dude. He broke his leg in camp at SC, didn't play all year, transfers to Boise State, loses the job at Boise State, then transfers to UTEP. I'm like, yo, what are we doing? You're just
Yeah,
gonna.
he
That's
he didn't have a good journey from being like a 5-star
no. I'm just
recruit.
saying that's an example of like, bro. Like I could understand why Miller left. One Miller already graduated early. He graduated as a junior, sophomore, and he's coming back to Louisville again, from what I understand.
I
But I
think it
mean,
was a
like
couple
I
years.
could see like players like Miller doing that. Like, oh, this is I graduated from this school. But I want to see foreseek my other options somewhere to see if I could like maybe
Excel.
grow as a
Yeah.
but like I could see if you like honestly Zach and now I have no problem with him going to Georgia because he's been balling out at Georgia. I'm not gonna lie, and like
Could have been balling out
it
at SC. We could have. I mean, he would have been a definitely like they talked about it in the game,
but
but
like players like that, that's different. Right? You're like, oh, well, I actually could have done something with this team. They didn't use me how I wanted to be used. Maybe I'll go try another school that maybe will fit me better. Who
just
knows?
imagine, bro.
But that's the thing. If we had Zach too, we would have three threats that
If
everybody
we
would have to
had
look
Zach,
for. We
we'd
probably
be
wouldn't win
going to the
against Toronto.
Natty.
I wouldn't say all that, but if we had Zach, we definitely would be a college football playoff team.
We're
I
going
would
to the
say that.
Natty with Zach, bro. I mean, maybe the defense might not be the best, but like we're going to the Natty based off of the offense's back. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, well, Jaden's got to get better for that to happen. Now, anyways,
It's his first year.
here's
Cut him some slack.
nah, yes and no, yes and no.
1.5 years as being a quarterback. Like half. I don't even consider last year half because he didn't come in halfway through the season.
Okay, but you can't sit there and act like he just didn't throw into
The
a pool
whole.
of five Oregon
I think
Ducks.
the whole thing Lincoln went in with was we're gonna pass the fucking ball and show you why they're not really the number one pass defense and why our
Well, that's a
offense is
horrible
better
game
than their
plan.
pass defense.
That
That
was a
was his
horrible.
whole fucking MO from the get go. Running game
Yeah, but
didn't exist.
yeah, but that was a horrible game plan. Be real.
Listen, I think that's the only. I honestly also think that's the only way we could have won this game.
I'll say,
Put
listen,
pressure on their defense
but
because we know,
yes,
knowing the fact that we didn't have such a solid run game to begin with.
yeah, but I'll say this: you, NIL has ruined it. I mean, like, look, and it's such a shame because, like, I just think, and Reggie even said it himself. Reggie could have made bank over there, dude.
Bro,
Like,
Reggie, Johnny Manziel. Imagine Johnny Manziel would have been fucking. I mean, I guess he was.
Johnny football would have went nuts, dude.
No, Johnny football would have been set for life, bro. Not even having to step foot. If he would have been in today's day and era of football,
Johnny football wouldn't have to be in the NFL.
he wouldn't
have to
exactly.
go.
He wouldn't have to be. He'd fucking party, have fun in college off of his name.
I mean, he was already doing that anyway, but still, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, when it's guaranteed like that, like, what do you mean? It's the same BS, right? It's like I was watching this Miami documentary, and the guy got busted for stuff like that, boosting or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know, but it's like this was when everybody was trying to blame these schools for like doing this or boosters doing it or whatever you want to call it. But it's like at the end of the day, bro, like it does ruin the integrity of sports because it's like,
yeah.
bro,
It's not the same.
it's like honestly, like you're saying I'm not a true SC fan because I don't know every player on a team, but I can name 97% of the team in our 2007 team. I can tell you that.
That's different, though. I know you're a true fan there, but like I understand with the today's era, day and era, age in college football, it's not easy to get to know each and
That's what
every
I'm
player
saying.
because
That's what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
know if
That's
they're
my
gonna
point.
stay. You don't know if they're gonna
That's what I'm saying.
leave.
That's
So
why,
I
like,
understand.
you
No,
can't-
I'm
you-
100% in agreement with you, man. It's you. And we've had these conversations also as well. Like you get to know and root for the team that you have in the year. Okay, next year, after the bowl season, you have to get to know a whole new different team. You pay attention to what players leave and stay. So if you hear one of the guys that you really messed with leave, then you're like, dang, like, well, I was rooting for you as an SC player, but like, I guess go get your bag somewhere else, and that tone and energy, same shit. But like, you can't. I mean, you can hate on it, but it's like, oh well, like honestly, you're just quitting on the fact that you don't see your own potential within this team. You're thinking I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere where I know I'm gonna start and become a star, but it's
Like I will
you're
say,
thinking
Zach.
selfishly instead of the whole
Yeah,
entire team. Like
yeah,
it takes a team to
it's like
win a national
no, it's
championship.
like Michael Jordan. It was like Michael Jordan. Like everybody needs to go watch that episode he did with Oprah in the '90s, and he talks about this how because they were saying, well, what if we paid the college athletes or whatever? He was like, well, I think it'll take the integrity out of the sport because you're paying the kids off potential, not knowing what they could actually be,
Yeah,
and
that's
they're
well
not
said.
going to work
Yes.
as hard if they know it's easy.
Yep. And that's
Like
kind of like where
if
we've
they know I
gotten.
can go to if they know I can go to a school like Charlotte, ball out there and get a bag there at like a lower Division 1 school like Charlotte, but then when they get to the pros, they can't compete with any of those guys. It's because they didn't play competition they needed to play. Now, granted, there are some special people that like Tyreek's, like he played at what Central Michigan or wherever he played
I
at. I
don't
don't
know
know.
where he played.
And like Josh Allen played at Wyoming. Yeah, it's not like the greatest football programs out there, but I mean they're balling out right now. Or like Tyreek before he got hurt was balling out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or he was balling out when he came out of college, right? Or like
Yep.
Antonio Brown, AB. Like I'm bringing him up only for football purposes. Like there's only a certain amount of people that could actually go to a small school, ball out there, and actually ball out in the pros. It's
Yeah.
not going to work
I
out
mean,
for
I
all
could
of
talk
you.
about the boy Cam Scatterbo. Do you even know where he started?
Yes, Sac State.
Yep. Started at Sac State.
And then
Like,
went to Arizona State, balled out
yep. So
there,
those
and
players,
then
as far as when we're speaking on this NIL perspective thing,
they're one of a kind. They're not a dime a dozen,
exactly.
bro.
We appreciate those type of players in this NIL era. Then instead of I'm a 5-star recruit, I'm gonna go to USC, play for 1 year, get my million, go to an SEC school, get maybe 2 or 3 million because of my name, and then
Well, no, I'd say that's a little different in Zach's case because Zach proved that he could play at a
yes,
tougher.
I think I'm not agreeing with you there. I wasn't when I was saying that, like it wasn't towards Zachariah, because I agree with you. He can ball out. He balls out in the SEC, and
both him and Zion are starters, so it's like okay, you can't really
I
say
mean,
that it's
maybe that's the missing piece. Also, like, what if we had Zion and Zachariah? I mean, who knows, bro? We can only keep going.
what if they come back next year? Like, oh yeah, let's
No
go back to
chance, bro.
SC.
They're in a
I know
playoff
they're not gonna
caliber
do it, but I'm
team.
saying it's a what if. It's a dumb analogy, but
I know
I know they're not coming back.
it's not
But
gonna
I'm
happen.
saying like, dude, you can't. That's the other reason why like we have to make sure that I feel like you know what I will say is that I think SC will bring back uh kind of that if we build a dynasty we're going to bring back something in college football or in college sports that have been missing, and that's loyalty to a program, because once you build something no one's going to want to leave
Exactly.
because
Listen, though,
nobody.
the team that has it right now, and be real, like Dan Lanning has a very strong culture that he's
I'll
got
give
at
him that.
Oregon. Okay,
I'll give him
Ryan
that.
Day at Ohio State. Yes, he's on the hot seat almost every fucking year because Ohio State has like beyond exceedable expectations because they're the Ohio State University, the best Big Ten team in the fucking land. No, Indiana's gonna beat you guys at the Big Ten.
Yep, yeah, but they didn't play anybody either this year.
Exactly, Indiana's gonna beat you guys in the Big Ten
I mean, listen,
after you guys lose to Michigan.
yeah, okay, yeah, that might happen. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
Who
Michigan
knows?
game.
We'll find out next week. But anyways, do we have any more
Listen,
hot takes so that we can just dive into the?
I mean, we kind of already covered the game, but we can cover it a little more. But I'll say this:
We don't really have to cover it. We
last,
just got to talk about the score. Obviously, they knew we lost. Come on, everybody was watching this game. It was the biggest game of the whole entire weekend.
yeah, I'll say, you know
Is
what?
this a hot take?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
ready? I'm starting in now.
is that my hot take is
Just brain
we
fart.
need, yeah, kind of, but hot take, you could don't have to replay the bill, but I had it in my head when we were talking about it.
Hurry up.
Is oh, is that if we lose the Notre Dame USC rivalry, I am gonna lose respect for
Oh, it's a good one.
for the NCAA because 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 here's my thinking, right? I'm sorry, no disrespect to Missouri State or Georgia Southern and Nick Saban giving y'all credit, get all that, but honestly, I don't want to see SC play a team like Missouri State week one. I want if we're gonna keep this rivalry alive, I want to see USC Notre Dame week one. If that's the
Hey,
only way to
set
do
the
it,
tone.
that's the way you fucking do it.
I
Set the
kind of
fucking
like
tone.
that, dude. That's a very, very hot take that I can jump on, actually. This is one that I can only jump on. I think,
It's one of the best college football rivalries ever, and if you take it out of the game, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I know, but
That's like taking
you know how
Michigan,
college
Ohio
football also
State.
has a storyline as well? Do you understand that? Like, there's a few matchups where there's top caliber schools, right? And then there's like a few weeks where they like are dedicated to rivalry games. Like you play like one of your rivals during not a high rivalry weekend type of situation. And then you always play your rival at the last.
Dude, I would love to see Michigan, Ohio State week one. Are you fucking kidding me? Way to set that's a set the tone right there, fella.
Yeah, I mean that's
Oh.
Big Ten. That's Big Ten play, and you can't really start Big Ten play until like week 3 or 4. But, anyways, I would agree with you that if it would be very disappointing if the USC Notre Dame rivalry were to die. It would be very disappointing as far as the
It's
history.
been over 100 years, dude. Yeah,
Yes, it is
almost.
very disappointing for the history of college football, the integrity of college football, what NCAA is like losing as far as its history would be very, very um, horrible for college football. But I think right now it's personally between the two schools, and
Well, because people, but here's the thing: the reason why they're saying, "Oh, they're probably not going to do it," is because USC plays 9 conference games out of the year, and they
I
can't really fit. But I'm like, if you're gonna fit it somewhere, put it week one.
I agree. I
Like, I'm sick and
agree.
tired of like I'm saying that everywhere, bro. Like, I'm sick and tired of watching these freaking big time schools play nobodies week
Yeah.
one and
Like,
then
look,
get
okay,
shocked.
there's, crazy you say that. There's an SEC school that I think this week played a nobody.
Yeah, most of them.
No.
Well,
There's
also most of
one.
the teams in SEC are pretty bad. Like Missouri, look, they're okay, but that quarterback, God,
Bo's kind of injured as well, but. Okay, look, listen. Texas A&M played Samford.
what are
Are
we
you
doing this
kidding
time of
me?
year?
At the
This year
end of the season? What the
we're playing Stanford. Man, it's fucking crazy.
Georgia played Charlotte.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck we doing?
Alabama. Eastern Illinois. This is why the hot take. Last one. Let's end it here. This is an absolute perfect one to end this one on. SEC is the third best conference
Yeah.
out of the Power 5.
Yeah.
Third
Yeah,
best.
I mean,
You
look.
have teams playing those type of caliber level of schools towards the end of the year when playoffs are about to begin. Quite a smart, you want to rest some of your main players. But no, Big Ten, we don't fucking back down. We're playing top caliber teams all the time. SEC, all you SEC fans saying they're the best conference in the whole entire world because they play each other all the time. No, you guys start playing cupcakes, play each other, finished with cupcakes. Not the best.
Listen, I'll say this.
Auburn
Y'all
played
keep forgetting.
Mercer.
And
South
Auburn's not that
Carolina
good.
played Coastal Carolina. LSU played Western Kentucky and only won by 3 points.
Yeah, you guys are not honestly SEC fans. No disrespect to you guys. I do have some people that root for SEC teams. You guys, the only reason why people know you is because Nick Saban put Alabama on the map. If Nick Saban did not put Alabama on the map,
Well,
no one would give a fuck about SEC. I
he
want to be
did though.
real.
He started at LSU, He put the SEC on the map.
He did.
He personally put the SEC on the map.
So I don't want to hear shit about fucking. Oh no. SEC got put on a map. Well, when Peyton Manning was playing, then they were. I mean, Tennessee was balling out. So you got to give it credit there. But LSU, going to LSU, Nick Saban, winning a national championship at LSU 2003, putting SEC on the map. Goes to college football for a couple years, then goes to Alabama, starts a dynasty there. Y'all are only relevant because of Nick Saban. If it wasn't for Nick Saban,
that's why I said third best conference. I'll put him third under the big.
Listen.
Under the Big 12.
Listen. I was like people like, bro. Actually, there's a debate that people have. Who would win? And there was like one. It was like because it was a Bama SC thing. They're like, oh, throw 2005 USC versus like 2019 Bama, and then people were saying, oh, or not 2019 Bama, who was like 28, like one of the teams in the like 2014, 2015, like part of the dynasty years.
Anyways, I'm following along, but you're explaining too much.
They literally said that the Alabama Crimson Tide from one of those years, I can't remember, would blow out the 2005 USC team by. I was like,
well, listen, you also can't. Listen, I hate comparing eras to eras.
You can't. It's
you
a different era.
It's not fair. 2005 era would probably absolutely physically injure. 15 era Alabama. 2015 era Alabama would maybe have a little bit more like freakish athletes compared to 2005 SC. The only freakish athlete we really had was Reggie Bush.
So. And Lindell White. What are you talking about? Lindell White would run over any Alabama linebacker.
Yeah, he really would.
And who? Okay, honestly, and honestly, what else? Okay, no, Minka Fitzpatrick went there, right? Alabama.
Yeah. A lot of good players came out of Alabama, so put some respect. I mean, we all.
I'm gonna put respect on Alabama's name, but I'm saying, do you really think they're gonna be able to cover Steve Smith and Dwayne Jarrett 1-on-1?
I don't know. Like you can't really. Like I said, this is why we can't.
That's
really
what I'm saying. You can't really do that. But I'm saying, but again, Nick Saban put SEC on the map. No one would really give a crap about who you are if it wasn't for Nick Saban.
Exactly.
And you look at SEC's track record. Every conference we were in, starting with the Pac-10, then Pac-12.
We've dominated. We've dominated.
Yes and no, but I will say
we dominated the Pac-10. We didn't dominate all the time, but it was 3 schools that dominated. 3 schools that dominated. Yes, and they're in the Big Ten now.
Oregon, yeah, and guess what? Oregon's still one of the top teams in the Big Ten. And who won the Big Ten championship last year? A Pac-12 team. Go figure.
Crazy, right? So SEC ain't shit. Let's just keep it real.
So yeah, and then look, what I was gonna say before you cut me off, I was gonna say that we play fucking our conference all year long. We don't play pipsqueak schools at this time of the year. We play hard knock schools that we know that we're going to have a chance to either win or lose, and it could make or break our season like yesterday. It broke our season.
And that's what the SEC does. Like that's the SEC is like, okay, listen, we know these other conferences are going to play each other towards the end of the year. Let's make ourselves look better by playing some pussy-ass schools. Sorry.
I guarantee you their record wouldn't look as good if they played top teams from other conferences throughout the whole year. Their record would look very different.
I agree.
Like if you put Ohio State against Georgia, mid year, and then you follow that up with like a Georgia versus Oregon, who or a Georgia versus Indiana, you don't know what your record could really be.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
exactly. Like I
Uh,
think scheduling just needs to get stronger. But man, we had a lot of honestly, this whole episode was run by third down hot takes. Okay, obviously we all know USC lost. Okay, I'll tell you guys the score. Oregon ended up beating Trojans 47 to what?
No, 42-27. Let's go. Come on, kid.
42-27. It was just not SC's day. I mean, what can we say? But hey, we see a little bit of progression that we could probably carry into next year, especially
Yeah, and
with the
stupid
number one
penalties is why we
recruiting
lost.
class coming in. But man, episode 12 was an absolute fiery one because third down hot takes, man. It's the segment that it's going to take us to the top, like my brother said.
Dude, this segment is going to be the reason why within a couple of years we're going to have a studio instead of doing it in our own room.
That'd be dope. That'd be pretty cool. Well, like, yeah.
Because I see all my friends do it. I see some of my friends have podcasts in studios. I'm like, bro, it's a dream.
Yeah. To be in person would be nice. It'd be better, easier as far as camera-wise. I mean, no, not really camera-wise. I mean, that goes into directing, and I've only dabbled in a little bit of that.
We can't really predict that. But I'm saying, like, if we do get to that point, but I think we'll have our own team, cameramen, all that.
Yeah, exactly. But I agree with you. This one's third down hot takes. We got to keep into it, like
because I'll say this.
No matter what sport we decide to cover, because soon, chat. Let me tell you guys, soon, listeners, soon, everyone who actually sticks through and watches the whole episode. We will be transitioning to basketball pretty soon. I mean, it might just be a solo dolo thing on my half for some of the games. It depends on what Anthony's feeling. He doesn't really like watching college basketball, but I would rather watch USC basketball than NBA basketball. So we're going to be covering basketball, boys and girls basketball after this season.
Actually, yeah. Well, speaking of hot takes, I'm gonna have to have one for you after we get off, because it's about one of the IG things I posted yesterday on my story, and I want to talk to B-Wit about it, but
I don't remember which one you're talking about. But anyways,
but before we wrap it up, I just want to add like that. I can't watch basketball in general anymore.
College is different. I will tell you, college is different than NBA.
No, yeah, but even then, like, I only watched college basketball because Whip played. I didn't watch it because, college basketball's on. No, I watched it because my best friend was playing. And that's the only reason why I watched college basketball. Like, it's not even like I watched college basketball. I just watched Montana. That's it. I didn't watch fucking USC. I didn't watch any team because it was like, to me, why... Even Witta said this, like, the physicality in basketball has completely changed.
For sure. I can say from the guy's perspective, yes. As I was texting you,
at least in America.
Yes. I was texting you when I was watching this USC Troy game. USC ended up winning on a buzzer beater. If you guys didn't see that,
that shot was ugly.
I can pop that in right here. I'll pop it in real quick.
No disrespect to you, my guy. I don't know how you made that, but good job, I guess. I don't know.
We'll pop it in right here so you guys can watch it.
Down two, Baker Azara missed it. It's deflected into the arms of Cross. Lead to Bellamy. Stolen by Rice. There's still time left. It's Marsh for the win.
But that shot, like, honestly, it's like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I can't believe he made it. I was watching it because I had nothing else to watch. I saw that they were playing. But
no, you know what I would rather cover, actually, to be honest, is USC women's beach volleyball.
For some reason, we gotta subscribe to the Big Ten Network to kind of watch those, because they don't really broadcast those much. Unfortunately, I would love to watch that too, because our beach volleyball team is absolutely dominant. I would love to watch some water polo. Our water polo is always in the running for freaking national titles. Same with the beach volleyball. So it's like, I would love to cover those, but those are like the ones that don't, those are the sports in college that don't really ever get streamed because who really wants to watch that, right? I mean, some diehard
I'm all for beach volleyball, baby.
college. I mean, as far as loyalty, we've been dedicated.
Should I
to
say
these
women's beach volleyball?
Yes, we're champions at that. But anyways,
Yes,
I mean, the
back to
volleyball
back.
team's actually, I think, ranked as well. Our regular
Yeah,
volleyball.
yeah, that's true.
But anyways,
but it
we're gonna be covering other sports. Is pretty much what we're trying to say. We're not gonna let the channel just fall off after football season. Whatever sport we cover, we're bringing third down hot takes with us.
Yep. Thank you guys for the support. I think it's time to break it down. AJ, you could do it.
Once again, thank you again for the support, man. Thank you guys for who actually stick through and watch the whole entire episodes. We appreciate you guys. If you guys are new and you guys have just figured this out, because most people who actually do watch, according to the data from YouTube, are non-subscribers. Most non-subscribers watch, get interested, get intrigued, but don't have the energy to click the little subscribe button. So, I mean, I understand. I've been there. I've done that. I do that on some of the YouTubers that I really don't want to subscribe to, but I love their content. But, you know, just we got to just subscribe to them, you know? Let them know that we watch, but we don't always have to watch type of situation. So, anyways, SC ended up losing 42-27. We're on to the Bruins. Big rivalry game at the Coliseum. We'll find out. I think it's either a 12:30 or 4:30 game. My guess, it's gonna.
I'm hoping for 12:30, honestly.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for a 12:30 as well. I'd rather just finish this season and see what bowl game we go to.
There's a slim chance if every top-ranked team loses.
This guy having hope at the end. But anyways, I have hope too. Slim chance. He ain't wrong. But anyways, we're going to break it down. Episode 12. We appreciate you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the whole entire Third Down Hot Takes because it ran the show. We love this. We love this segment. But all right, man. Let's break it down. Tough loss. But we move on. We're on to Fukla. All right? We're just going to fight on 3, all right? Fight on 3, fight on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fight on. See you later, guys. Have a good week.
You guys have a good night. Have a good week.